Hey, everybody, this is Roy Doyle with the Arkansas Showcase Radio.com show, and we're bringing you just another one of our great celebrity interviews. And today we're fortunate to have Lou Diamond Phillips. Yeah, a great guy. And he's coming on the show right after this intro. I mean, he's really famous. He's done everything, movies, TV, stage. He's even a musician. So he's coming on right after this, and you probably remember him from Young Guns and La Bamba. And so he's going to be coming here to Little Rock to do the Comic Con 2025 Comic Con in September. So and you guys need to get your tickets and get out there, and you actually get to see him and meet him and get autographs and all kinds of stuff you can get out there. So stay tuned. Coming up right after this brief intro, Lou Diamond Phillips will be right in front of your screen. And that's it for right now. Stay tuned. This is Roy Doyle with the Arkansas Showcase Radio.com show. And coming up right after this, Mr. Lou Diamond Phillips. Okay, that's it. Bye-bye. And stay tuned. He's coming up next. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. You Filipinos are so excited. Okay, so bye-bye. How you doing there? You're all ready to come to the action-packed capital of the world of Little Rock, Arkansas to do Comic-Con?
Absolutely thrilled about it. Can't wait. But I got to go do a bunch of other stuff before I get there.
Come on, prioritize, man. Forget everything else. Little Rock's the place to be.
And I have to tell you something.
Resting point on, it's going to be so amazing and so over the top that I got to rest up from now until then. Are you saying that I'm old?
As many movies as you've done, you got to be pretty old.
Yeah, no, I am. Believe me. Yeah, not such a young gun anymore.
Well, hey, that was pretty quick there. But I tell you, the Philippine American Association are fired up. Did you know that you're part Filipino? I get phone calls all the time telling me you're Filipino. I go, well, I think so. Yeah. But just let you know, you're part Filipino.
Yeah, pretty much have known that my entire life, yeah.
Well, let me tell you, I've got a little beef to pick with you, Mr. Lou Diamond Phillips. I know I'm getting tired of you doing a brain scan of me and trying to figure out what I'm going to watch in my life, because 2 weeks ago, go on a date, I go pick up the woman. What is she watching? Young Guns. I come home after the date, turn on my TV for a show that I love called The Prodigal Son. Guess who's in that? Lou Diamond Phillips. I changed the channel to my little comedy show, Brooklyn Nine-Nine. Who's in that? Lou Diamond Phillips. Stay out of my living room, Lou.
Buddy, you never know where I'm going to pop up, man. I'm like a dandelion. You know what I'm saying?
It's pretty amazing. I mean, you've been in the industry for 40 years, and I don't know if I've ever seen or met an actor that has done so much television and film work. Do you have a preference? If you could just do one or the other, which would you prefer to do?
You know, this is my stock answer, and I've been saying it for a while now. My favorite genre is the genre of employment. So, you know, I got to say, I've been incredibly fortunate, and I'm incredibly grateful that, you know, I mean, like you said, 40 years. I mean, when you think about it, you go, holy moly, where did the time go? But what's wonderful is that in addition to some of those things you mentioned, you know, I got a lot of projects out right now that you know, continue to be exciting and continue to be challenging. The movie Etu with Malcolm McDowell is streaming now, and that's just getting amazing reviews. I had a film called Keep Quiet just at the Locarno Film Festival in Switzerland, and that got rave reviews. And I got a comedy series with Tim Robinson called The Chair Company that's coming on in October on HBO. So you know, I've been very fortunate, man. I continue to get work that I find to be incredibly gratifying.
You've gone a long ways from getting, what, $6,500 for La Bamba? Then you had to go get a TV spot just to pay your bills.
I was almost out of money, man. Yeah, I paid scale for La Bamba, and
wow.
you know, known kid from Texas playing an obscure Mexican American rock and roller. Nobody thought that, that didn't have hit written all over it. So nobody was giving me a job in Hollywood. And, come December of 1986, I was almost out of money. I was going to have to move back to Texas. And then, Miami Vice came along. I got a guest spot on Miami Vice. Viggo Mortensen was my short-lived partner, and Annette Bening was the girlfriend of the bad guy,
Oh,
and
wow.
I made money on that, almost as much money on that as I did on La Bamba. And that led to me being in Stand and Deliver. So, it's interesting, man. You just gotta keep your head down and, keep doing good work. And I've often said it to young actors, good work begets good work usually.
Yeah, if you say yes to everything, you're going to be employed.
Well, I don't say yes to everything, fortunately. There's some that no, that was not for me. But quite honestly, there are a lot of things that I like, and there are a lot of reasons to like them. I have a theater degree from the University of Texas at Arlington, and back then, I played leads, I played supporting, I did the classics, I did drama, I did comedy. So, I really am a fan of storytelling, just in general, and not one particular thing. And I think anybody who, knows the length and breadth of my work knows that I try different things all the time, and I'm doing many different things. There's even now I'm living in New York, I'll pop up on stage, unannounced for an improv group or something like that. I just like
knocking other people off the stage. Get out of here.
Get off! I'm here.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, just to think that you did all these movies, but people don't realize that you do have a stage persona. I mean, you did The King and I, and we got rave reviews on that.
Yeah, I got nominated for a Tony. We won the Best Revival. The amazing Donna Murphy, who you can see in The Gilded Age now, she won Best Actress. Most recently, I went and did, oh my goodness, Miss Saigon down in Texas with some old friends. Wally Jones is a fantastic theater, producer, and Greg Zane, who was my dance captain in La Bamba. I mean, not La Bamba, in The King and I on Broadway. So I went and did that. I did the national tour of Camelot. I produced a play up in Connecticut that I wrote. So yeah, I try to get back on the boards whenever I can, because that just keeps you honest. If you're building characters, if you are really, learning how to interpret the work. There's nothing like getting back on stage and just really getting back to the basics.
Now,
you're making me tired just listening to you.
Now, when you're not working, what do you do?
He plays poker, Roy.
Oh, yeah, I saw that.
I wish. Oh, my gosh. I didn't get to go to the World Series this year because I was working. I went last year, and I did cash in the seniors event many years ago. I cashed in the main event. So I love playing some cards. If I'm going to sit there, I'm not a golfer. People can go golf 8 hours a day. If I'm going to spend 8 hours, 10 hours doing something, I'm going to sit at a poker table. But when I'm home, man, I just I love cooking. I probably cook 5-6 nights a week.
What do you cook? What's your meal to go to?
So right now, really, you know what I'm saying? So I'm doing all kinds of stuff: pork chop, steak, fish.
Adobo.
That's always. Well, I made adobo Friday night. Oh my God, I can't believe you mentioned that. I literally made adobo Friday night. Oh my gosh, it's one of my daughter's favorites.
Yeah, see, my wife's Filipino, so that's how I know that.
There you go. Can she roll a lumpia? I can't roll a lumpia. My mother was great at that, but that's not. I can't do that.
Oh yeah, and I lived in the Philippines for like 8 years.
Nice.
So what did your mom think about your success?
Unfortunately, I lost her earlier this year.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
Oh man, sorry.
Yeah, no, I did. Thank you. She was always incredibly proud. She was a beauty queen and a radio personality when she was, major in the Philippines. So in many ways, I was the extension of her dream. If not for her, I wouldn't have, come to America. And for that, I'm eternally grateful. I would not have the career in the life that I have if my mother was not an immigrant. Obviously, she married an American naval, soldier. So, that's why I think movies like La Bamba or Stand and Deliver, that really talk about the American dream. That's important that narrative, we keep that out there.
That's amazing. Aside, of course, from the many movies and film and TV shows, you also have a book series out too now, don't you?
Yes. And as a matter of fact, that's another thing I'm doing at home, is that I'm working on my third book, which has nothing to do with the first two. But yes, the Tinderbox Soldier of Indira and the Tinderbox Underground Movement are projects that I did with my wife. They're fantastic. The first one, Soldier of Indira, did so well that it spawned a sequel. But they're sort of sci fantasies. The first one was inspired by Hans Christian Andersen's short story, The Tinderbox. And people have just loved them. I wrote the book. Steve Vaughn did the illustrations, and we're quite proud of them. And by the way, I always bring a number of them to the conventions. So
fantastic.
You obviously can get them online at Amazon.com or Barnes and Noble. But if you come to the table, not only do you get my signature and personalized, but you get my wife's as well. And there are not that many of those out there.
Now, let me ask you something. You've done all these things, but I got to admit, probably the thing you're most proud of is the Wiggles.
Yeah. You end up doing stuff like that, when you have kids. I'm very proud. I'm the caramel Wiggle, pretty much.
Of course, obviously. Come on. I mean,
yeah, right. I love those guys. Been in a couple of their videos. But I was on Sesame Street back in the day. Bill Gabba Gabba. There's a lot of times whenever there's a kids thing, I'm very, very happy to to give them the time and promote children's education and children's entertainment.
So when you come to like Comic-Con, obviously everyone knows you from La Bamba and Young Guns and all that. What do people usually scream at you the most? Is it, Richie Valens, or is it Young Guns?
It's the Richie, is out there a lot. Mexican Indian, you son of a bitch. That happens a lot.
They say the same thing to me. Golly.
Right. But what's fun is that when you get that many people, that many fans together, you're going to get somebody who likes something totally random. So you literally got people who are like fans of bats, or Route 66.
Route 66.
And like lately, there's a lot of Beef Baby, from Brooklyn Nine-Nine. The big hit gets a lot of love.
How about the Masked Singer?
Yes. There's always and I always get people coming up, going, those silly judges. I knew who you were.
Of course.
Yeah.
Now, honestly, the clues on that did kind of lead towards you. Pretty.
I was standing on the stage going, how can you not know? And what's funny is that I know every one of the judges. I performed with Nicole Scherzinger and Apple to App of the Black Eyed Peas at the Hollywood Bowl for a Filipino charity event, for hurricane relief. And at one point she goes, I feel like I should know who this is. It's like, yeah.
So did you just like want to take off your mask and go, oh, come on, for God's sake?
No, it was pretty hilarious. Shredding my took us off in that big old head. So it was entertaining.
Now you obviously can sing, and I was talking to Roy earlier. There's a rumor. I mean, you were in a band before, correct?
Yes, I was in the Pipefitters. Played Little Rock. I think that's the last time Little Rock was the early 90s. The Pipefitters came through there. Hopefully the statute of limitations is run out, so there won't be more.
Well, the rumor going around now, you can tell us if it's true or not. The rumor is that you're getting that band back together and that you're actually going to make a gangster rap album. Is that
true?
Yeah, you down with LDP? Yeah.
I told you.
Yeah. It's funny because I've actually said it a time or two. One of my biggest regrets is that the Pipefitters never recorded an album. There are a couple of songs out there that, we put in movies that you can find that, that are good. And people loved us, man. I mean, we were, I have to say we were one of the more popular unsigned bands in the land. But maybe one of these days, and I'm still in touch with all the guys. So, maybe one day, we'll actually get into a studio. And now that there's so many other platforms, I mean, we literally put together a bunch of songs and get them out on Spotify or something. So, I mean, I'm not going to say never, because there's a chance that we might. The gangster rap, I try to stay in my lane. So that.
Well, we'll keep our fingers crossed. That's the rumor, so we can only hope, my friend.
Excellent.
Now, on back to Comic-Con, how long do you stay there a day?
I come in for the Friday. I usually fly in that Friday morning, and then I literally fly back, Sunday night. So it's zip. I'm there to do the thing, and like you said, I mean, I'm so busy. This year especially. I literally will be coming back from a gig in Vancouver. And then have some things to do right after that. So I've been on the road so much this year. So as much as I would love to stay in some of the beautiful locations that I end up in, and Little Rock is a great town, I just don't have the tourist hours to put in.
Oh, okay. Well, I tell you, if you do have time, we'll take you out some of the best barbecue in the state. But obviously you're going to pay for it. But
yeah, with cash,
with cash. But I want to bring your book to get you and your wife to sign it at the Comic-Con.
Excellent. Well, she's not going to be with me, so I bring ones that she's already pre-signed. So that's what I do at the table. But if you already have the book, I'm happy to put the old John Hancock on it.
Okay, yeah, I've already got the book.
There you go.
But
sounds good.
This is going to be great coming down there. I tell you, there's going to be a ton of Filipinos there because, you're the prodigal son returning.
Yay.
And, so we're looking forward to having you here in Little Rock, Mr. Man.
I appreciate it. I'm really looking forward to it myself. Thank you so much.
To it. You bet. Be safe. Take a nap whenever you can. And work on your street. Work on your street name.
Yeah. LDP, that's my street name.
I got you. All right.
Yeah.
Sounds good. Hey, I appreciate the time. It's be fun. Look forward to seeing you in Little Rock.
Appreciate that, guys. Thank you.
Okay, you take care and drive safe.